All right, Nashville Law, it's back at you. Looks like they did call the cops, so we're here.
Okay, that's fine. If you don't mind, it does seem like this gentleman wants to talk to you anymore.
He told me to call him in and talk to him.
Or he's done with
If he's done, that's fine.
Or he's saying he's done with the conversation. If you
Okay.
want mind, we can go outside and finish this conversation.
We can finish
if you
it
have
here.
anything you want to talk or anything like that.
I don't have anything to say.
Okay, well, he's asking you
To film in public.
kind of leave now.
To film in public.
Okay, well, what exactly are you filming? Because there's a lot of juveniles here, and you can film.
They gave me
but
their policy on juveniles. I read it. I didn't do anything the policy said I shouldn't do.
Okay. Well, who are you going to be here talking to? Because he's saying you've been here for about 30 minutes talking with him. And
Well,
if you stay here and continue to talk to him, that's kind of...
Well, he asked me not to interrupt his business, and I didn't. And then I came in to pee, and he called me over to talk to him, and that's when you showed up.
Okay. Well, what is it that you want to talk about? Or are you just here to just film?
Just here to film. Hope to be left alone. That's why I'm here, is to be left
You
alone.
just want to be left alone?
Yes.
Okay. Well, he called us because you were stopping him from being able to do his work.
No, sir. I was standing up there filming down, and he didn't like it. I don't know how the hell that stops him from doing his work. It's all on video. I never stopped anybody from working. I just filmed them while they were working.
Okay. Was there any particular reason, or you just filming just a film, documentary, anything? I'm just trying to...
I mean, I post on YouTube, public information, public servants doing public service work.
Okay. At a community...
You're a public servant. I'm going to post you on YouTube. You're doing your job.
I am. I'm here just trying to figure out what's going on, trying to...
Filming public service, doing public service work.
You know, you're a servant, and we're just trying to figure out what's happening. I mean, I don't know what you're trying to get. I'm just trying to talk to... there's nothing wrong with you filming here, but if he doesn't want you here on the property, they do have...
No, sir. This is public property. Unless I commit a crime or stop him from conducting business, then he can't run me off. It's public property.
You can't be trespassed from public property.
If I commit a crime or if I interrupt this man's
you don't
business.
There
are some things, but
trespassing is a crime in and of itself.
Right, but he can't say, I don't want you here. That's discrimination. I have a camera.
That's not discrimination.
Yes, it is. He's telling me he don't want...
He can, and if he calls us and he doesn't want you here...
Get me a supervisor. Get me a supervisor.
If you go anywhere.
I'm done. Get me a supervisor or leave me alone.
I mean, they're going to tell you the same thing. You can be on public property and film, that's fine, but if you're causing a disturbance...
I didn't cause any disturbance.
Property calls...
Right. If I do that, that's different. In fact, that's a crime. Committing a disturbance is committing a crime. Causing a disturbance is disorderly conduct, correct?
Yes, it is.
That is a crime. That gets me trespassed. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I didn't cause any disturbance.
Well, he's saying you are.
I got it on video.
And everything.
An hour from now, this will be posted. You can watch it. I didn't cause any disturbance.
That's fine.
He's got a camera. Watch his camera to see if I caused a disturbance.
We all have cameras. Everybody has cameras.
But he's the one saying I caused a disturbance and lying. Watch his camera if you think I caused a disturbance.
Do you still want that supervisor to come talk to you? Or
if y'all leave me alone, no. You said I'm good.
Well, we can't just leave him. Like I said. Do you still want him here on the property? He's asking you to leave.
I'm not going to leave because he doesn't want me here. That's discrimination.
That's not discrimination.
You're calling. He just told you they're uncomfortable because I have a camera. That's discrimination.
That's not.
Now I want a supervisor.
If it's affecting everyone else in the vicinity, that's called disorderly conduct. If you being here is disrupting everyone else from doing their daily routine and going about their daily routine.
Agreed.
And yes, that's disorderly conduct.
Agreed.
That is what he is saying is happening.
Look at his camera to prove it. Don't go by his word.
That is what he is saying
He
is
can't.
happening. Okay? He has told me that you went behind the desk. You're not
Yes,
allowed. You can't go behind.
Does there a sign that says restricted authorized personnel? It does matter. The law says I can go anywhere that's publicly accessible.
But that's not publicly accessible.
It is. There's no restricted sign. That's how it works.
There's no restricted doesn't mean that it's publicly accessible.
That's exactly what it means. Get me a supervisor. That's exactly what it means.
That's not what it
If it's in public and it doesn't have a restricted authorized personnel or some other signage like that, It is publicly accessible.
But it's not publicly accessible.
It is.
It's not. It's not.
It is.
It's not.
I'm done. Give me a supervisor or leave me alone or both. Sorry about the sun, walking right into it. I'll turn away from it here in a second. There's sign-ups on the table. Well, I think I will get my sign out since I'm outside. Back to holding my sign up. Walk over here and get away from the sun to point at these guys.
So I got my sergeant coming out here. He's going to come out and talk to you. Like I was trying to tell you before, the filming and everything, nothing's wrong with that. That's not what we're out here for.
Well, I got the younger guy that was here, that's been here last 3 days I've been here. He printed me out their policy, and it has a state code for the laws on public photography. And he said, I go to jail if I make the kids uncomfortable. I read that part. Mm-hmm. But then it says, if the photograph, and there's like 12 things listed. I didn't do a damn thing on that list.
Okay. Well,
and he understands that. He said that.
I'm not saying you
it's
did.
The other lady in there that's screaming.
Well, I'm not saying you did or you didn't. Like I was trying to say earlier, I'm not here because you're videotaping or anything like that. We got a call, and he told us that you were just disturbing him by talking to him and everything.
I didn't say anything to him until he called. I walked when they handed me the policy. I walked over to his door and wanted to talk to him about the policy.
Yeah.
That's when he said, I'm trying to work, and I stepped towards behind the desk. There's nothing telling me I can't. So by law, I follow the law. By law, if it doesn't say restricted or authorized personnel, it's public access.
Well, that's
by law.
No.
Yes, that's why I want you, Sergeant. I'm done with you. You're dumber than a rock.
That's
You're dumber than a rock if you're going to tell me different.
That's not public access. I mean, that's the same as going on somebody's property. They have a driveway.
No, that's public property. This is public, owned by the taxpayers. Your driveway is different. You own your driveway.
That'd be like going behind a desk at a museum. Or anywhere. State Capitol or anywhere where it's just open and they just have a desk.
It's legal as long as if you don't have a locked door or a sign saying authorized personnel or restricted access, it's public access, period. It's why I can walk around behind your shop over and film every damn one of your cars that are outside the fence.
It was open, but
no, I didn't go in the door. I didn't go in the door.
They have a door.
Right, I didn't go in the door. I went up to the door, and then I stepped past when he wouldn't talk to me. I stepped past the door behind the desk, and that's when
exactly. But like you just said, if there's not a door, but there was clearly one. You just said it yourself. You did. You just said that there was a door, and you stepped past the door behind the desk.
The door is to an office. I didn't go in the office, so the door is irrelevant. If I didn't go in the office, how does the door matter?
Because you just said